We're looking for a mid for Ascomanni. But first, let's take a look at... might be the mid, might be the offlaner here. You can do... Tiny is actually not banned yet, surprisingly. I don't think, now with the Lifestealer in the pool, I don't think that makes it too appetizing is the wrong word, but that's the word I thought of. As Tiny, you know, it does not do very well against the Lifestealer naturally because of the rage. You can get off the rage in between, or in the toss, or in between the avalanche proc, so not that amazing. I mean, a Legion commander might not know because there's a Shadow Demon. He's pretty, very annoying actually, isn't he? Oh, jeez. I feel like you don't want to pick Morphling because then you might just get a last pick Legion thrower in mid, maybe? Actually. Razor's sort of tempting here. I'm not sure how Disruption with Static Link works, to be 100% frank with you. And I think if the enemy's disrupted, I know if they're Yules, you'll still continue to steal damage. That is if Razor is used. So I've got no idea how it works the other way around. Razor's tempting. TA still in the pool? You don't break procs. Yeah, okay. Slark's pretty good against Lifestealer. Doesn't mind trading if he blows, especially against the Centaur, actually. It's actually kind of a problem. I don't know if you want to throw Centaur against the Slark. It's a good Slark pick there. I think the TA pick might be decent here. Cut through the Centaur pretty quickly and easily. Very good against the Lifestealer as well. Just tons of physical damage. Pairs nicely with a Slark. You can get an early item or two. Oh, the Slark's a good ban as well, actually. Even more minus armor. I don't know. I still kind of like TA. People haven't really been picking her so much. Liquid, that is, old Liquid was huge on TA, if I'm not mistaken, during TI. It's pretty much like TA, like every other game with them. But hey, it worked. Got him to second place, which is no short change at the biggest tournament of the year. I don't know. I think I like TA. I think the refraction charges do quite decently here against everyone. Honestly, not a whole lot of damage over time. In fact, 0. I think your best way of breaking through refraction charges at this point is going to be Lina with 3 stacks of Fiery Souls. It's just really not happening. Yeah, I really like TA here, to be quite honest. It does invite maybe a bit of a rough mid laner here. Maybe like... Ooh, I don't know. If you pick the TA here, what do you fear that's not banned? Beastmaster. Oh, interesting. Okay, so is it a mid Javru then? Gotta be. I mean, that was probably apparent from the Slark pick here. Yeah, they definitely needed an offlaner. What am I talking about? Ascomanni, though, against a Slark. Pardon me. You know, is Tiny banned? I mean, Tiny kind of seems okay here. Zeus is good too, not gonna lie. Gives a great game vision as well. You can try and make sure that there's no wards on your high ground, make it a bit easier here. You know, the Tiny might have been an interesting pick as well, but it's a good draft, solid from both sides here. You got good saves. Really, on Ascomanni, you got a, what's it called, early game, the Treant armor is fantastic. Ooh, it's tough. They got that Slark factor, but against Ace Lifestealer is a bit scary, isn't it? I'm interested to see how Baby Knight plays this here, as Zeus much less of an offensive, or rather at the same pace at least that a Huskar sets. Huskar sets a pretty fast and aggressive pace, whereas Zeus does not strike me with the same tempo. Huskar is pretty far out there. He might be the most presto, tempo hero, whereas Zeus is gonna be more of like a moderato, I believe. Nothing too crazy here, but you can get pretty high up there. I think that's like 110 beats per minute, so you can definitely make some money moves happen, but much less fire involved, to say the least. So we get underway here for our second series and our second game and our last game of the day. The Excalibur Slark leading them into battle here. Team Singularity looking to make it a 1-1 here, a draw. Would help them out quite a bit here. We get plenty of maiden stuns. Gotta make sure you qualify for those upper brackets.
This can't be good.
Top two teams are going to be the only ones going to playoffs from the groups. The third place team goes directly to the EU qualifier as well. Interesting. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So even a third place finish is good. So any points that you can get here matter incredibly so here for the MDL Chengdu qualifiers. Let's get into those minors. Get a little bit more than those 10 DPC points that every team is at least guaranteed here. See how we go here at the horn. Aggressive plays thus far, but Trent's unable to close the gap here. Looks like 3 top for now. Excalibur on the Slark. Again, going to be their safe laner. We'll see how this mid gyro works against the Zeus. Interesting matchup. Zeus has not really fallen out of favor too much. I think there's just other mids that are much stronger than him. Maybe physical damage has made a bit of a comeback here, especially with Kunkka being such a predominant mid laner. Regardless, should be interesting. There's already plenty of trees chopped down top lane. The deforestation is pretty crazy here. I don't think they have any more Quellings though, and maybe they're gonna go now for a kill here. Hesteraten just dance it off, be a bit aggressive. Saberlight here in a solo lane. These boars incredibly annoying. They don't toggle creep aggro. You can, get 2 out pretty easily. Nice job at not allowing for the deny, though. 36 gold can come in handy. Early Mango getting popped here by the Crystal Maiden. Has plenty of trees broken down. Nice move trying to get away over here. Dodging out the LSA, though. Noya in a good position here to continue pumping out damage onto Excalibur. 9 stacks of Retaliates now charged up, allowing for good amounts of damage to get used. But who's chopping down these trees? There it is, it's Centaur. Now Noya could be in a bit of trouble. They're going to turn on to him, but Peksu, very close to death there, will stay alive. And there's plenty of damage here. This Lina Centaur matchup not going nearly as well as they probably anticipated it. But DNZ gonna do as much as he can here on the Treant to make it as annoying as possible. Saberlight, I think gonna go for a very similar play here as before. Gonna go ahead and steal this creep wave. That's up top lane. Noya falling quite low here. Got Nature's Guys in a few more seconds. Peksu trying to close the gap here. Centaur gonna get faced away. Ooh, DNZ not gonna actually see Noya. Just gonna run right past each other, unfortunately. Not gonna see him. Noya somehow escaping death. This middle lane, Zeus getting a fair bit of damage. I think that was just a homing missile. Able to escape. There's going to be the tree planted down, the Juju branch. They're going to land the root. That's a kill. That bonus damage is no joke here on this Treant. The tree gets pinged out. Using damage here on Baby Knight. Splitting these homing, or the Rocket Barrage 50-50 keeps them alive a bit longer. They do a lot more damage here at level 2 compared to level 1. Huge spike there. How's our Lifestealer doing? He's doing fantastic. 15 and 13 here. Just missing a deny there, but that's okay. Same as a Baby Knight here, who's keeping it up here. Doing pretty good here against the Gyrocopter. And we see if that changes as he gets a little bit more levels here. The hard part about Gyro Mid is that there's a Sentry Ward placed down here. Well, there's a lot of things that are hard about Gyro Mid, right? The nice thing is you get levels a lot quicker. I think the bad thing is you can't really utilize these levels too much because you want to, your biggest skill potential in lane is going to be your Rocket Barrage, through and through. But two problems with that. One, mid lane you don't have a support to set up a kill or to harass someone low enough for you to go in with the Rocket Barrage, right? So you're going to have to rely on just having your own setup, which is fine because now you can put more levels into the homing missile. Not going to go for anything here. Treant Protector has rotated down bottom, though. Master Risk definitely at risk here. A few more auto attacks are going to be needed. The Boar Poison not going to be quite enough here as Master Risk going to get that salve up, but the Boar Poison is going to go ahead and cancel that immediately. DNZ chasing him down into the river. He goes. The Boar as well in hot pursuit here up the river. Through the woods. Ooh, to safety he goes, trying to aggro the neutrals here. You don't want to die to neutrals, though. It's going to be a very long respawn. 26 seconds there for the support, but it's better than dying to an enemy hero for sure. A nice bounce away from the LSA. Yeah, so the hard part about Gyro is, I mean, there's always so many creep nearby, or there's always a tower that you don't really want to dive early on when you're most likely to get these kills, right? So it's hard to really get Rocket Barrage onto only one person when there's so many creep there. And it's just difficult. Still can be good though. Like I said, solo levels, you gank early on with a call down can be extremely strong. Yeah, it's getting rooted up again is Master Risk, just eating these auto attacks from the Treant Protector. Peksu getting run down here by has to Joe Rotten as 5-minute runes will spawn. The chase continues, just one more auto attack. But Swift as the Wolves of Ice Strike. Man, this really looks like Naga Siren. My goodness, that is Naga Siren. You give her a Manta style, and that's Naga. Mid lane here, Mage taking a bit of damage. Will send the homing missile forward, but like I said, it's good amounts of harass, but not really going to be able to get too many kills out of that. Snakes falls pretty low in this bot lane. 3 tangos. Peksu has rotated over as well. Frost Nova doing good work. Rotating is going to be DNZ. Nice kill there. Perfect setup. And I think they're going to get 2 here. Not enough mana for the disruption. So a double kill now for the Treant Protector. Good rotation there. Is going to leave Soul Calibur all alone up top though. But absolutely massive kills for them. That's a regen for Zeus. Gonna be a little bit sad to be playing this Gyrocopter here, as he's just gonna eat plenty of lightning bolts, storm hammers, storm bolts, arc lightning, same things. Nice rotation will earn the Treant a nice tip. He's queuing position 5 as well, so it's gonna be plus 25 shards after the game. It's always nice to see. So now Ace still CSing quite well, especially when compared to Saberlight. Well over double his CS and triple the denies. 34 and 16 now. He is sitting quite pretty here. Nice deny there by Saberlight. As we have a 2-man rotation. Peksu as well as DNZ rotating through. They got a Hawk providing additional vision. However, Master Risk may be in position here to break the smoke. There's a great ward providing vision here over the river, so they're going to see Master Risk leave and could be the kill here onto Zeus. As smoke will break. They're not going to quite land the root here. Nice disruption here onto the Gyro, but the homing missile is already on the way here. DNZ diving the tier 1 tower. In they go. Call down as well. Will secure the kill. Now onto Master Risk they go. DNZ 3, now 4 stacks the Shadow Poison. Will manage to find the kill there, and Rocket Barrage slowly but surely at level 4 gonna get that. Nicely done. Bot lane, Saberlight, and Ace all alone. Level 6 already on Ace has a small advantage here. Might be pushing a bit, trying to TP out his Saberlight, but just to the shrine he goes to heal up a bit. Mid lane again setting up for a gank is going to be DNZ. Actually just dewarding for now with the Zeus. His Master is going to scout out the DD rune. Gonna actually go and grab it. Might die here. Has a homing missile on the way, but disruption on off cooldown 2. Gonna run right into it. Disrupt the enemy actually. But here's DNZ. Does not have the Nature's Guys quite yet. Will die, however. As the Zeus ult, not enough life to take him off. Ace, however, coming to steal that life. Gonna eat a root first. Actually might die here as well. Forgot the boar slow, and there's actually no rage whatsoever leveled at all. Interesting. I just noticed that skill build. Fascinating. Our Slark is responding pretty decently as well, as out comes Ace. Now we're going to try and turn here onto DNZ, sitting right underneath Zeus here with the Lightning Bolt, of course. It's going to be hard to escape. Level 4, no overgrowth, and one more bolt and he's died. This, I can't believe. I look at her and I go, yeah, that's Naga Siren. So only the second kill here for the Norsemen, but potentially a lot more on the way. Finally a value level here in the Reach. Yes, there's the open wound, pretty high level. They're going to turn with the Roar. Noya coming through as well. Not going to get anyone there with the LSA. DNZ coming through as well. They want to try and find the kill here onto Ace. Hawk just takes him into trees. There's going to be the Rage to try and run off this poison. Master is here as well. Too low. He's going to need the life steal to really do anything. Peksu as well. Nice Frost Nova onto 2. You know, will die now. She's killed her sister. And looking for more as Zeus has rotated through. Lightning Bolt is there. The Shadow Poison actually finds the kill there. Underneath the Sentry Ward is going to be DNZ as well as the Zoot, but the root is too much damage. Not enough though. DNZ likely to die here. Ooh, not enough mana actually. 89 gold, 100. Unfortunately, he is going to be able to live. He's going to get that salve not canceled off actually. And now Baby Knight in a bit of trouble. We've got no Roar, and TPing back is going to be Master Risk. Has the Disruption, will disrupt Beastmaster, but the Boar is continuing to chase here. He needs to be a bit careful, maybe body block the Boar a bit. Nicely done. However, he might just end up paying for this, but that's a death he will have to take, and it will be rewarded, hopefully in the future. And there's Excalibur. He continues to farm up top lane. Taking a look at net worth now. Ace doing a pretty good job here. Almost level 8 here as he might walk into plenty of heroes. Still holding on to the Rage. Now we'll go to pop it. Growth used, however, that is going to pierce that BKB. Now holding on to the Roar. Now going to use it. Noya. 2-man LSA. Not enough here, but now the rotation. The stop to get the kill. Hexu, however, going to start channeling that freezing field. DNZ standing in the tower range. Now there's going to be the Stampede. Nice LSA onto her sister. Noya with the Dust is here and ready as well. Demonic Perch used to get the kill. Rotating through from mid. Is going to be Mage. Call down. Is it enough? It's not going to quite catch Centaur. Need a little bit more damage. Still holding on to the double edge here. Underneath a Hawk. Great vision from beyond the grave. Even the Beastmaster making very good use of all his abilities. And now Mage with a beautiful rotation with a double kill. Very nicely done. $5K gold here on the mid gyrocopter. It's been working quite nicely. Like I said, you farm very quickly. You're gonna get, I mean, he's actually max rocket barrage, so that it completely nullifies the point I was gonna make. But it's got that solo farm, solo experience. Can easily get solo pickoffs here, as he might hear onto the Zeus. He'll send out the rockets, but won't catch him in time. But yeah, rotating early on with a level 1 cooldown is very scary. Speaking of scary, as is getting your tier 1 constantly dove. Saberlight now in a bit of trouble. Demonic Purge used on him. Has Roar in 9 seconds. I don't know if he's going to get the chance to use it. He's got that move speed back. Demonic Purge doing quite a number on him. Double Edge. They have the Shadow Poison at the ready. He's going to take 260 damage. Not quite using it yet. Roar now to turn. No Shadow Poison getting popped yet. Finally, the Zutals. What the double kill there. And onto Peksu they go. Call down. Onto 2 heroes here. There's no Infest available, so down goes Ace. Now homing Rocket on the chase. Lina in a bit of trouble. There's going to be no disruption available either. Noya just getting absolutely drive by Excalibur. Just joining in here for the free stacks of damage. As he's now going to be up to 4. 2-0-2 is Excalibur here on the Slark. A little bit scary now all of a sudden if you're the Norseman. Four heroes now bot, ready to push the tier 1 mage, pushing with the team level 12 already, so he's with that level 2 call down. A lot of damage. Lots of damage, but Zeus as well getting a double kill here, just continuing to farm, chilling from mid. Now has, I thought that was Midas on him, but it's not. It's the Aether Lens. It's going to be a Midas on Slark here. Ace continuing to farm, just about has enough money for his Midas, needs one more last hit. I forgot they increased the price again. Stop buying Midas, Ice Frog 2019. 2 running away, gonna get dewarded here almost immediately. Homing Rocket will be on to the Centaur. There's DNZ scouting out. This is what Treants really do best, man. So annoying to try and deal with the Treant here. They've got such great Asterisk. Just gonna run into 3-4 heroes. Nice route to hold down Noya as well. LSA not to be quite enough. Zeus ults, good damage, and ultimately still nothing. No revenge kills, despite the Laguna Blade getting dropped. Ace now trying to run for his life. Level 3 Rage and last a little bit longer here. With the call down into the leash already. Shadow Dance used. Could be a whole team wipe here early on. Nearly is if there was a Centaur there. No Stampede. Stampede was used, pardon me, but they just were all over them. And this mid gyrocopter absolutely running them over right now. Tier 1's now finally all down. Singularity pushing even their namesake together, pushing it as a single unit. Well, I say that and now, of course, they all split up, but still. Bot lane, Centaur could be in a bit of trouble here. He's gonna try and finish off the headdress, the hood of Defiance for that Pipe of Insight, but he might be dead here. They're gonna go for the TP out. He will be able to get it. As that homing missile takes a bit longer to come through. Now the disruption onto the friendly unit. No roar for another 24 seconds. Noya now turning. Look at his damage here on a Saberlight. They're gonna get the kill, if not with damage from Demonic Purge. Noya eventually will die. They've got plenty of vision here for the Treant Protector as well. And 2 kills now for Zeus on the Baby Knight. So he's getting these kills where it matters. This Zeus getting a bit farmed here. Going to be going for that Veil of Discord compared for the extremely early Aghanim Scepter. The Slark continues to farm too, going for an early fight build. Has the Drum's Endurance with the Midas, now going for the Diffusal Blade next. Good defensive ward placed down here as unfortunately Master Risk likely to be immediately dewarded here. They know he went in with 3 wards and he's coming out with, I'm sorry, he went in with 4 and is now walking out with 3. And will ultimately walk out dead here. I guess he won't be walking out, really, if you think about it. It's not another Sentry. 2 more in the stash, however. As the ward will scout 2, maybe 3 DNC in your area. Maybe trying to find the set up the route here onto Ace. They have the Overgrowth, but they're not going to want to try and commit for it. They'll scout the Hawk coming through, though. Be able to blow that up. Excalibur rotating around from behind. Maybe a bit too aggressively here, but does have now the full Drums of Endurance. Blink Dagger already queued up here and almost completed on the Treant Protector. Which begs the question, who's the 5? And of course, it's the Maiden. 2 bracers to her name, 1200 HP as well. Almost as much as Lifestealer, who of course, to his credit, does not have any bracers. So not the most fair of comparisons, but still tanky regardless. Ping's mid lane as it's going to be a 5-man smoke rotation here. To SC, there's no chance for him to get off the Stampede quite yet. The permastun is there. The roar into the homing missile is perfect. Nicely done there. No overgrowth needed. And in fact, they're going to go straight into Roche now. Already got a Medallion of Courage up 2, so this falls pretty quickly as well. Pepsu and Master Race going to go ahead and find the kill here quite quickly as they're taking a call down onto 3 heroes in the choke point again. Ace now trying to destroy this. Homing missile will not be able to. Master Race dying slowly but surely. That second Urn charge will do the trick again out of the river, trying to fight the Norseman. This time looking much better as the CM ulti getting down. Pulling them down is going to be DNZ. Now getting cancelled. No freezing field anymore. DNZ trying to escape, unable to. As they'll drop both supports, but will get a buyback out of 1. 2 for 2 ultimately. A little bit more, but just not enough damage. Not quite halfway towards the Suzal, but slowly but surely getting there here on the Slark. It's really hard to de-ward on both these teams to maintain vision thanks to the Slark, who would not connect the pounce barely. Since are able to continue running away thanks to these phase boots. Back in a Roche they go. Be quite an easy one here. They could potentially try and contest this again. Only a bit too low for them to really try and jump in there. They have to stampede, but don't have the time. There's going to be a haste here onto Mage. Wanting to jump forward here. Does have that Aegis of Immortality as well. We'll see. The Gyro mid's done very well for them thus it's done very well for them thus far, so hoping that they can continue that trend as we go on. Top lane, however, they go for a Train Protector. Small pickings, but you'll take those. Behind the growth. Will not save his life, actually, and now put on cooldown. I think that's a bit of a long cooldown as well. Yeah, 100 seconds here, so might be worth taking a fight now. But SNG, Singularity, thinking along the same page. They might even smoke up here. Going to get scattered out against the Shadow Poison. Immediately jumping onto him. Ace, able to escape. However, Disruption will save him from both of the cooldowns. Now the Freezing Field immediately blowing him up. My goodness. Excalibur gonna find this rune. Might consider jumping forward here. Pounce cooldown down to 5.6 seconds. It's not quite fast enough, as both heroes will have these haste boots, phase boots. Sorry. Now Saberlight trying to do whatever he can. Has actually opted against the fast fight, seemingly. Sorry, that was Centaur, but he's closing in on Blink now. Probably just gonna farm this wave, have it right quick. A bit more damage, but he's going to get it with the return from the Retaliate. I guess it's just called Retaliate now, isn't it? The D-Ward game is strong here on both sides. A Zeus and a Slark. Hard to really keep any wards whatsoever on this map, but thus far, Singularity doing a bit of a better job than it. As actually, I don't know if we have any OBS wards down whatsoever. We got one in the Radiant jungle, and now a second one just placed down by Singularity. Good vision. Maybe trying to go for the wraparound. The Hawk will get dropped. It's not quite in vision, actually. It will get scouted out here. No Zeus in the meantime, though. Means this Tier 2 tower will fall relatively quickly. 21 minutes in, and already 2 Tier 1s down. And a Singularity looking to keep up the pressure as well. Smoking up here. Might be trying to find something. As Master Risk able to get that D-Ward very quickly. Which means we only, once again, have 2 wards on the map. I apologize. We got one over here, too. Straight into the mid-tier 2 they go. They got a creep wave. They got a reason to push. They got an Aegis. They have a mission here. It's jumping forward with the blink reveal. It's going to be Hesse. There's going to be a massive overgrowth onto 4 heroes, though. The freezing field, the damage. Is it enough, though? They're not going to be able to find the CM either. She's going to be invis, but it will be dusted up. Finally, will not die even. As trying to get the kill was going to be Hesse. He will go down. Now Ace has died. He has the buyback. Noya getting ran down in the base, but Singularity so strong right now, just absolutely running them over. Up the high ground. They don't have well, they have a tier 2, but they don't have any of the tier 3s yet. diving pretty far, but they want the kill here onto Baby Knight. Quite not going to be able to find it here. No Zeus ulti either. Oh, that would be a huge kill. He's still got Aegis though, and in fact the living armor keeping him barely alive. Hard to chase him into the fountain this early. Surely you can't though. As Baby Knight finds a Treant Protector hiding in the trees thanks to the lightning bolt. We'll go ahead and drop a tip, but the tower has fallen. You've only lost a Treant, and you picked up plenty of kills here. So well played to Singularity. Still holding on to the Aegis as well. Game of wards getting thrown down here. Surprised that one didn't get dewarded instantly. Excalibur did walk through that one. Maybe we just thought it was attacking something. Magnum Scepter, BKB, gonna be the build here for Gyrocopter, your staple of EU Gyrocopter edition. Zeus has gone for the boots of travel, so he's quite fast, moving at 435. Blink Dagger's next. No Axe queued up on him. Interesting. Excalibur now has finished off the Diffusal Blade. He's a bit scary here. 13 stacks of permanent agi stolen. As Maiden looking to finish off here the Veil of Discord. The Glimmer Cape. That's going to be a BKB coming here to the Gyrocopter. No, there's Aegis Clan. I was about to say, where is he going to put that? What slot? Now, question answered in the slot the Aegis used to be into. And there's their tower down to Singularity, feeling quite strong with all the ultis off the cooldown. He's going to head straight onto the tier 3 tower, trying to close this one out. Ascomanni trying to defend here, trying to at least stay a bit longer. Nice jump here onto two heroes. There's going to be the Dark Pact immediately onto Sarg. The stuns here. Gyrocopter not going to purge off that slow. Stampede trying to keep him alive a bit longer. However, the stuns from the Centaur are going to be too strong. The root as well, holding him in place. Disruption finally off the cooldown. Ace still holding on to the rage as well, but he's not quite tanky enough. Will be able to Infest Bomb, push the wave out, heal a bit, and I think that's a successful hold for now. Flak Cannon. Just go ahead and try and avoid those shots. It's a little scary, but a good hold. Singularity will have to regroup and push again here. They didn't use completely all of their ults, just really couldn't look for an ideal jump. Relic up on Ace though. He's actually gonna have the money for it if he wants to buy out. Ooh, if this Maiden not gonna quite get the ward, might be in a little bit of danger here. Nice roots though. He's gonna hold on to the rage, interestingly enough. Now we'll try and get his way out of harm's way. Yeah, I need to save it for the rage TP. I think that's a much smarter use here. Has 6 seconds left on it. Slark gonna be trying to put in a little bit more damage. He's so fast, this man though. In the tree, going for the rage TP out. Excalibur will cancel that if he can find him, but won't. He is out of there. Nicely done. Good restraint show. And that's is that Radiance immediately? Yes, it is. Radiance now completed here on Ace, so they live to fight another day. Again, the D-Word Wars, very hard fought one, but an important one. Very few wards are able to survive on this map for either side. 3 wards, 3 observer wards, that is, total on the map now visible. And there's going to be another one D-Warded, so make that 2. 2 towers down. Actually, only 1 tower down, really. For the Norsemen, as they only get the tier 2 top, and that's it for now. Good damage here. The Team Singularity on the push still, continuing to go. This Radiance, though, makes it a bit trickier, but you still have big items here. Slark's gonna have his BKB in a few more minutes, maybe 2, actually. Blink Dagger on the Treant Protector makes it a lot easier to blink in and set up for some big team fight ults here. You got a full Pipe of Insight completed already. And Ace is playing quite aggressively here. They can get that quick D-Ward. Might allow that that to live too long. What's our Lena got? No Yule's Scepter yet. She's going to go for the Force Staff first, interestingly enough, which I like. Force Staff trying to get out of those roots, out of the pounce, could be completely massive and game-changing here. As Gyro going straight here for the Heart of Tarask. Maybe he's going to go into a Satanic, but for now it's going to be the Heart. As both teams continuing to just play around this triangle here, getting that D award very quickly. They spot Ace. They'll throw down a homing missile after him, but he's going to be okay here. Again, the patience from these teams so far, so good. This is when you pull the strat of, all right, well, I'll send out just one Life Stealer illusion and see if they fall for it. Yes, I've had mild success doing that. Roche will be up in 45 seconds, though, likely to be the next point of contention. Singularity, not a free Roche for them. In fact, it's a bit scary for them. Let's take a look at Zeus. He has now got that full Veil of Discord and smoked up as well with the rest of his team, so they're going to try for a play here. Trying to find the ideal target. Might be Slark here. He's got his PKB though, so now that I say that, perhaps not. Peksu not going to get scouted. However, the Gyro will, holding on to his PKB. Nancy ready for the jump in. They found Sacred Light. Beautiful shot to 2. Where's the other road? Here it is, but they managed to blow up the Beastmaster. And now in a bit of trouble is Excalibur, Retsu, Peksu, Robert. Gonna get that freezing field damage in. Finally gonna let up as Ace will just chew through him. Excalibur trying to chase down. Will find Baby Knight with the Diffusal Blade there as well. Now he's dead. Excalibur completely unstoppable here. 6-0-13. Ace the only survivor here for the Norsemen. And straight onto the tower they go. Interesting fight there somehow. Alive there. Beautiful initiation from DNZ. Freezing Field was good as well. Gyro really beginning to pump in this damage now. Quite crazy amounts of it. And that's going to be the tier 3 down. Buying back will be the Centaur. Trying to get the slow here. Nice stomp here onto the Sark. Does get a Dark Pact off, but barely. So he's going to be able to escape. DNZ still waiting, ready to re-engage if needed. One homing a rocket. I think they're in the clear here. Going to go for... Shrine's already down, of course. Silly me. Likely to go now for Roshan, which has now freshly respawned, holding a cheese. Who's this though? Slark waiting. Ace will jump forward. There's gonna be the call down. Still holding on here to the enrage now. Get off at least the demonic purge on a Slark. It's gonna slow him down a bit. Won't do too much damage in the long run, but they'll have that up shortly after anyway. Peksu gonna grab the bounties down bottom, and I think they know Roche is up. Oh yeah, now they do. Excalibur gonna go ahead and start it up. Living armor keeping him alive and well, as in comes the rest of his team to do the damage. Going to be an uncontested road shoot for Singularity, as Aegis now claimed here on the Gyrocopter. Satanic, yeah, it was Satanic, not Heart. Wondering why he had that queued up. Who's this? Ace might be in a bit of trouble here, though. As Scott the team rotating over, making the jump here. Blink Dagger and Force available on the Train Protector. He's lost that Nature's Guise buff, though. Now in turn is Ace. The team cannot TP over him. There's going to be the Stampede, but Gyrocopter's not much slower on him, so moving at 452. Now going to go for the Rage TP out, and will be able to do so. Very risky situation to be in, however. Go straight now into the bottom lane here. There's Excalibur. Pretty hard here. Has the Dark Bag, so holding on to it. Doesn't use it. This is stun being bumped up there. Jumping forward again. Nice two-man stomp. They're going to be CCing it. They've been able to blow up the Beastmaster. That's going to be the Aegis completed as well. And actually Satanic on cooldown. Down for 30 seconds. Another great LSA. There's going to be the overgrowth here onto 3 heroes. Ace somehow staying alive. He's got no rage for quite some time. Peksu, there's no stun for him. But Master Risk, there's a Beastmaster inside of him, and it's actually a Life Stealer who is now dying to the Slark. Shadow Dance and DKB. Very tough to hit him. Nigh impossible, actually. But finally, Singularity will back off. Having lost their Beastmaster and nearly losing the Gyrocopter as well. Tough game here for our Vikings, our Norsemen, but they're staying in it. And in fact, Lifestealer going to go next for the armlet builds. Keep them alive a bit longer. Yeah, it's not bad. That's the same. Well, it's not good against the Gyrocopter, but against everyone else, and maybe Dark Pack, but against everyone else, not too bad, right? It's kind of the same reason I suggested a TA here for Singularity, because they have the same issue on the side. So Zeus is a bit better at that, but the damage you block makes it, I think, worth it in my opinion here. This disruption is going to be able to send out the two illusions together. Titanic, BKB, Aghanim Scepter, 8 seconds now here for the Gyrocopter. Solar Crest up on the Beastmaster. Still no Spirit Vessel either. No, head straight back in to the tier 3 though. Noya, sorry, Nova. My goodness. The wave clear though, this is like, they are nearly in exact opposite positions of last game. We've got a mid that is just playing aggressively out of his mind. The team just always behind him, ready to fight and jump in as well. A very farm position 4, who is maybe the maiden is hard to tell, but they can jump in. BKB on BKB action as Ace will finally rage up. Noya falling quite low. There's going to be the rage immediately out of the, or rather the roar, or rather outside of the rage. Stampede now to close the, or rather to increase the gap as Pexu, but no one able to quite reach her. In the trees goes the Tree Protector trying to TP out. Oh, will not be able to, however, so they'll lose the racks in exchange for a measly tree.
That's all it takes to kill you?
Oof. Alright. Similarly to last game, I mean, they got a Zeus and a Lina. You can always pick up a Maelstrom, although it's not great, on the Ace. And he's actually going to go straight into a Heaven's Halberd, which I enjoy. I don't believe that stops your side gunner from attacking. I'm pretty sure this little side gunner, as loyal as he is just always attacking. I might be wrong, but even like being E-Blade, it doesn't stop your side gunner from attacking, if I'm not mistaken. I might be confusing it. If it works the same as the Wisp talent at 25, I think it is now, then it works that way. But it might have a bit of a different mechanic. I don't believe you can disarm him, his little friend. They're looking like they're smoked. They're going to be the Norsemen here, the Vikings. Oh, probably aren't going to. On the courier is just a sentry though. In the backpack of Lina here, and Jarrow's now picked up his MKB, making Ace's life a bit more difficult here. Still, the CC that the Norsemen have been showing have been very impressive. So if they're able to pull it off here without an Aegis, they can definitely take this game back into their control. Getting a bit difficult though. Every single push you seem to be losing some of your buildings, and there's only so many buildings you can lose before that building is the big one. And I think we all know which one that is. That's right, the buffer buildings. Bot lane. Excalibur feeling a bit aggressive here, pushing pretty far in. Zeus 23. Not the most impressively farmed Zeus I've ever seen at this point in the game, but it is going to continue farming now for the Scythe of Vice. Would really help out a little bit against the Slark. You can now purge off that Hex though. Smoked up as 5 here. Excalibur as baits. Interesting that the fish is setting the bait as the wards. They get thrown down here immediately, trying to keep it. I think there's 2 sentries here. No, it was just a bunch of observers. But jumping forward, they're going to catch one here with a stomp with the roar in return. That's going to be the rage expiring now. There's going to be plenty of damage to the overgrowth onto all 5. The freezing field is going to be able to follow up. Good damage. Immediately dead is Lina, her sister murdering her Ace as well, falling quite low. Pexu with the BKB, keeping them at arm's length. That's a very long arm indeed with Ace. Now running back in here, he's able to scare them off a bit, but again, they've lost another building with another push and have gotten nothing in return this time. It's absolutely true. Every time Singularity jump in here with all of the ults, they use all of them. They get buildings. It's exactly what they need. The Norsemen just can't fight them here. It's too much. They've got no BKB or piercing stun here to stop the CM from just letting it go. A bit of an issue. You've got 2 buybacks again out of the supports here. So now the support's without buybacks. And knowing this team, normally I would say, okay, now Singularity's going to farm a bit and wait for Roche, but I think honestly they just might go again here, either mid or top lane. Still, Zeus continues to farm. No axe for him. Does not feel like the Nimbus would be too helpful this game. It appears he's not queued up. Ace now with the Halberd going to go for the AC, but already with the MKB completed here on Mage, it's a bit spooky for him. He's actually going to be building a butterfly of his own, so he's going to have a bit of evasion there. Screen Protector, what's he got? Blink Dagger, Force Staff. What more does a tree need besides water and sunlight and nutrients? Preferably direct sunlight for that sweet photosynthesis. Gonna be a pretty difficult hold here for the Norsemen, but I mean, they've done it once. They might be able to do it again here, but like I said, man, they are losing these buildings. Left, right, and center. BD rune now on the gyro, going to be expiring soon. Holding on to his buyback though, wants to play it safe here. It's going to be a bit of a long Roche here. Going to be back up in close to 2 minutes. 111 seconds nearly on the clock. Excalibur's got a cheese in his inventory. Now a Eye of Scotty building up for the Abyssal Blade. Continues to get a bit scarier and scarier, this fish. And oh, that's at level 25, of course. I thought it was 20. 25 though on the gyrocopter, and of course he's gone for the homing missile charges. Maiden now has the level 3 freezing field, securing a farm right in front of her core. 500 health here on the Beastmaster. It makes him even tankier. They've actually got no minus armor here either on the side of the Norsemen, I believe. Makes it a little harder for them to really push effectively. Lena now with the completed 4-stat buyback is going to be going for the Ghost Scepter. But still continue to play it patiently here. The Norsemen. And with the longer Roche, it's going to be about a few more minutes of farming here. Maybe 1 or 2. Butterfly completed. There's going to be Basher. Oof, gets a bit spooky here. AC still queued up for the Lifestealer here. I'm not sure if they've quite scouted out the fact that they've got Absorptive Evasion now. Talent is the maiden gone for actually. 150 gold per minute. It's so good on the support. How could you not? So far, once again, all quiet. Roche gonna respawn soon here. Looks like essentially a free Roche for Singularity, as a gem and Boots of Travel going to be purchased by Tree Protector. So quite a farmed tree. Went for the 2-second respawn talent as well, which you always love to see, don't you? Makes it a lot easier to hide and juke in the trees. Even with as short as a cooldown as LSA is, you're always going to have those trees available. Boots of Travel in now, as DNC able to TP in on the Hawk. Why can't she? Why wouldn't she be able to? Is going to be a uncontested Roche here. Absolutely not, just warts in the base here. Extremely little vision for the Norsemen, so even if they wanted to, it's so tough to get outside of vision and try and fight this. I think that one had a refresher shard on it, or an axe. Aghanim's Blessing, maybe? I think he ate it. What are we looking for? Definitely someone has got an Aghanim's Blessing though. It's Slark. Slark's got the Aghanim's Blessing here. So now he's going to have that AoE ulti. He's got a Scotty. He's got a 9-second BKB. He's got a 6-second BKB, as well as the AoE Shadow Dance. So it's not going to stop you from getting stunned, though. The LSA to connect as well, but the Roar onto the Lifestealer. He does not have buyback, does not have the Rage either. He does have buyback. I spoke a little bit too soon, as straight onto the Tier 3 building they go. The Fortify to come out, though. Now, Mage. He has already expended his BKB. Your Shadow Demon is dead, however, for quite some time. This Mage gonna get stomped once again. They might have the damage here for him. Nice bit of stuns here on the Lifestealer as the rockets, more like a homing barrage, but there we go. There's going to be the 4-man ulti. It's not enough damage, though. Excalibur somehow staying alive there throughout the Laguna Blade. Now going to die is going to be the Lena, as well as Ace. He's just bumped back, almost certainly spelling GG so far for the Norsemen. They're going to keep fighting, though. For now, anyway, as the Zeus will fall, buying back almost instantly. Gonna get chased down by a rocket that was thrown even before he died, unfortunately. Looks like it was still in that wind-up time, but looks like the last barracks to fall here for Team Singularity. Now, they've gotten a little bit too close. Back into the fountain they go. Baby Knight gonna get abyssal, and down for the count. GG is called. It's gonna be a 1-1 split in the series. Playing hard here, but taking a well-earned 1-1. Are going to be our group leaders then. Should be Team Liquid and Team Singularity are going to be tied here for first currently. It's going to be Hippomaniacs remaining in second place, and our Norse have a 1-point lead now, or 2-point lead here over Wind and Rain. So it's going to be an interesting day 2 tomorrow, as we've got 5 more matches. I will be covering the first 3, and D Swordfish will be back on the channel here for the remaining 2 tomorrow. So we'll be live, I believe it's 12, I think it's noon, CEST in Central European time, or CET, I don't know, time zones. I don't know if y'all in Europe do that daylight savings time thing, but make sure you join us for tomorrow, guys. We'll be live here on the same channel, so make sure you drop a channel follow here on the channel. We'll be on the Summit 5. I've been Seek and Strike on Twitter at Seek and Strike Dota, and here on Twitch at Seek and Strike. So if you enjoyed the casting, well, give me a follow. That's always much appreciated. But definitely follow the channel here to keep up with the rest of the qualifiers. It's been a bonanza, lots of Dota to watch. So I do truly thank you guys for tuning in, because you got a lot of choices, don't you? But for now, guys, I'm pretty sure the qualifiers are basically around the clock. So don't forget to check out the other Beyond the Summits, and yeah, thanks again for stopping by, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night, and hope to see you bright and early tomorrow for the conclusion here of the qualifiers. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. See you soon.